Tanks, the terror of the battlefield, a machine weighing thousands of kgs, armored to the hilt. For decades, the tank ruled the battlefield, combining immense firepower, superb cross-country mobility, and armored protection, all in one package. Terrifying package. But now, drones have stopped this machine of war in its tracks. Hi, I am Dhruv, and let's learn how tanks are evolving to fight the battle of the future. Tanks have for most of their existence been seen as heavy-duty, indestructible vehicles. But lately, especially in Ukraine, this view is going up in smoke, as are tanks from both sides. The Ukraine conflict has demonstrated how cheap precision anti-tank weapons and surveillance drones can devastate armored formations. To remain relevant, main battle tanks are being reshaped by the hard lessons of Ukraine, where cheap precision weapons and surveillance drones have inflicted heavy losses on armored formations. Armies are now racing to adapt, introducing upgrades that emphasize survivability, adaptability, and integration with unmanned systems. The transformation is aimed at ensuring tanks remain relevant in the high-intensity battles of the future. Active protective systems are central to this effort. Radar-directed interceptors, such as those deployed by Israel's Trophy active protection system, are designed to detect and neutralize incoming rockets or guided missiles before they can strike the tank. Reinforced top-down armor is being added to withstand drone-delivered munitions, while counter-UAS systems, including electronic jammers and remote weapon stations, to disrupt enemies' drones. The battlefield improvisation of cope cages, that is lattice structures mounted on turrets to blunt loitering munitions, reflects the urgency of countering aerial threats. In the future, tanks are expected to go even further, carrying their own canisterized loitering munitions, effectively turning them into mobile launch platforms capable of striking targets much further than the tank or beyond its line of sight. This would be a big shift in how tanks normally engage their targets, and more in the realm of artillery fire. Digital networking is an equally critical part of the modernization of these armored vehicles. Next-generation tanks are being built around modular, open system architecture, enabling crews to share live video feeds with infantry, artillery, and reconnaissance drones, as has been seen in the latest renderings coming in from Europe. This networked approach enhances situational awareness and speeds up decision-making and synchronization between different units. The introduction of autoloaders, especially in Western tanks, is reducing crew size from 4 to 3, paving the way for unmanned turrets that improve survivability while cutting weight. Russian origin tanks such as the T-90 and T-72 already have autoloaders and a crew of 3. Hybrid electric powertrains are also being tested, reducing acoustic and thermal signatures to make tanks harder to detect, while offering greater fuel efficiency for platforms long known as fuel guzzlers. The Indian Army is also making structural changes itself in parallel. Integrated battle groups and Ashni platoons are already being formed, while new artillery units such as the Shaktiban Regiment and the Vyasta batteries have been announced. Within the Armoured Corps, the Shaurya Squadron concept has surfaced and is expected to be the drone and counter-drone element of tank units. This concept has been demonstrated twice in the last few months, first in March and then last week. The squadron remains at the concept stage but reflects the Army's recognition that armoured vehicles must adapt to the drone age, both in terms of equipment and in terms of structure. In the midst of its decade of transformation, the Army is shifting from manpower-heavy doctrines to network-centric warfare in an era of non-contact operations, in which long-range strikes and the use of systems such as drones is replacing the massed combat of the past. The trajectory is very clear. Combat formations that are faster, better integrated and technologically empowered, will respond to threats with agility and precision. Tanks, once symbols of brute force, are being reimagined as digitally networked, drone-enabled systems designed to survive and strike in contested environments.